You shut your mouth. You lay down and relax. You're a kitty. You ain't got no problems. What's up, sluts? Oh, I'm getting this stuff set up here. It was good. We had a bunch of tornadoes out here. Pretty much the downtown Dayton area got completely destroyed. It's not where I lived. I had a couple fans check on me, make sure I was alright, because they heard on the news. I mean, it was devastating. Like, we had like an F4 tornado or something here in the area, so it was devastating. It destroyed Chick-fil-A, so that was good. I was pretty happy about that. Sometimes wishes do come true. And that was last night, man. I was going to stream, and then it started storming, and I couldn't. And then the tornado siren started going off. I was like, oh, shit. So, of course, being a man living in the Midwest, I had to go stand outside and look up at the sky. I mean, by law, I had to. And I did. The sky looked fucking wicked, man. Completely just filled with, it was just like, it looked like strobe lights. Yeah, one person got killed. It was like an 80-year-old person. So they were probably asleep, didn't even see it coming. Pop open a Red Bull. Ah, that's a good beverage right there. Pretty much everything on Old Troy Pike was destroyed. I'm glad it didn't come my way. I don't have a basement, so it's not like I could have done anything. Except, you know, flip the tornado the bird as it's sweeping me up into the sky. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you guys got my back. Man, it's hotter than balls in here, though. Let me make sure my ear is working. I gotta take off all my clothes. It's hot as fuck, yo. Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. That's one of those games I would always see for rent and shit back in the day, and I was just like, I'm not gonna play that because it's fucking called Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, dude. Everybody wanted a piece of that fucking mascot pie, didn't they? Jesus. Like, Barkley, the breakdancing aardvark. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck does that even mean? Charles, the speed-rapping fire ant. I'm like, no, I don't think it's gonna take off. Doesn't have the same ring to it as Sonic the Hedgehog. Plus, he's got like a fucking pedophile grin here. Once that motherfucker's definitely about to do some raping. We got an insane killer clown with a fucking S&M dog collar on and shit. Like, what is that shit? You know, they say you can't judge a book by its cover, but when a game's called Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel, then I don't really have too much to work on with that. Alright, buddy, you're gonna have to chill, okay? I'm playing something. Yeah, this cat's, he's a good cat. He's just, he's a kitten, so he just needs constant attention. I mean, don't even think about fucking going into the bathroom without him or anything like that, because he don't have like a normal fucking, like, meow either, man. His meows are like, meow, meow, like it's just like a fucking cat having a strizoke or something. Like, it is weird sounding. Yeah, this game has its score out of 1,000,000 right in the title, dude. This actually feels okay to play. I'm actually very surprised. Oh yeah, they wouldn't be able to make a game like this nowadays. Oh, it's disrespectful to kamikaze pilots. They got like a kamikaze pilot union that gets together protesting outside of the developer's office. We got enough struggles as it is being kamikaze pilots and all, you know, the whole dying thing. You guys ain't making it any easier. I don't think I still have those vinyl records, dude. I think they got thrown out or something. I hung them on my wall. I'm not sure where the vinyls themselves went. But, those old vinyls were in pretty rough shape anyways, guys. Old vinyl records aren't really worth anything. I mean, it's best to get, like, newer vinyls and stuff like that where they've been remastered a little better. A lot of those records were really sounded like shit. I think vinyl's really overrated anyways. It's weird to see this, like, vinyl resurgence because everybody wants to be fucking hipsters. And I am totally fine with just listening to fucking music off a goddamn CD or a download or something. I think people I think the resurgence in records has a lot to do with like this hipster uprising of the last couple years. Everybody thinks that they're fucking cool by listening to records and shit. I watched an interesting video on it not too long ago where it was like this, like, you know, do records really sound better and all this stuff, and they really don't. It's kind of just all in your imagination. They sound different, but they don't necessarily sound better. Whoa, shit. This game's not bad. I would play this. Calm down. Get it together. Get a job. You got a job yet? I bought a PlayStation Classic, and they have them for $40 now. If you guys go to GameStop, GameStop's got them for $40. Best Buy's got them for $40, and they're worth $40, guys. I mean, I know I've shit on this thing a lot in the past, but for $40, the modding scene is like awesome on these fucking things now. Like, you can mod the fuck out of these PlayStation Classics now, guys. They're basically a Raspberry Pi with 2 controllers in the shape of a PS1 for $40. I mean, you really can't beat that. I mean, you put RetroArch on it. You can put RetroArch on stuff, shit like that on in like 5 minutes. I dumped a whole bunch of PS1 games on there. So that's fucking killer, man. I highly recommend it. You're grinding in Final Fantasy 12. That's funny, I'm actually playing Final Fantasy 7 right now. I was grinding in Final Fantasy 7. I'm really trying to beat that game before the fucking remake comes out, but you know, I got probably another 30 years before that fucking comes out, so I think I'll be alright. Bebe's Kids. Dude, this game, god damn, dude. I cannot fucking believe how bad. I mean, say what you will about the movie, but it's fucking goddamn Citizen Kane compared to this game. This is like the Wayne's World of fucking brawlers, like beat-em-ups. I'm telling you, I would have bought this, man. I loved Bebe's Kids when I was a kid. I owned it, and I watched the fuck out of that movie, dude. You know, that movie, I never went to an amusement park when I was a kid, so, like, that movie was fascinating to me. I always wanted to go to an amusement park and do what these kids do and run around on my own and shit, you know? Yeah, so, this game is fucking bizarre in that if you just do regular attacks, you'll never beat these enemies. Like, you can either do, like, 2 or 3 uppercuts, or you can do 475 punches. So it's just, it's fucking bizarre. Like, why wouldn't you just uppercut everybody like I'm doing now? Like, if you just do this regular punch, like, it's, the regular punch is literally worthless. It's the worst looking punch I've ever seen. It literally looks like a dick flying out of his fucking chin, dude. Like, you can do this all fucking day, and they won't fucking die, dude. It literally takes, like, 50 hits. Or you can just uppercut them, like, 3 times. And that's it. See, like, what kind of fucking bizarre alternate reality do we live in where this is somehow acceptable, dude? And this part don't even make any fucking sense. So, he's catching these glass things, and you gotta, like, break them before they hit the ground, even though they're gonna break anyways when they hit the ground? So the whole concept of this level is just fucking retarded. Because if they hit the ground, they're going to break anyway. So what does it make any difference if you break them in midair? I'm done with this slab of fucking horse shit. Like, even the screenshot of the game art is fucking garbage, dude. It looks like the fucking game case right there was fucking used as toilet paper, dude. Like, they literally could not... That's the best example of that box they could find. That's probably the only one left in the world, dude. Because the box was thrown away with the fucking game, too, at the same time, right in the garbage. Metal Jesus Swallows did a Hidden Gems Japan. Of course he did, dude. Of course he did. What, the motherfucker's up in Japan now? Yeah, he really needs donations and people to pay for a worldwide trip around the fucking world so he can cruise around in his, you know, rare Hidden Gems bus while he fucking takes flights out to Japan and fucking hangs out for a week at a time and shit. You know how fucking expensive that shit is, dude? That is no joke. There are other places you can go that you know, you can live like a king, dude. What, my one friend went to like Northern Africa or something, like the nice part of Africa, like 2 years ago. He said he brought like $1,000. Man, you can live like a king, dude. Live like a fucking king. He went to a few other places too. He told me about. He climbed Everest a couple years ago. But he didn't climb all the way to the top. He just climbed to like the first base camp. He's the one that got diagnosed with cancer here fairly recently. He beat it though, man. He beat that cancer. They cut it out of him and he got that shit. Oh, Ukraine. He went to Ukraine too. And Ukraine, oh my god, he tells me not only are Ukrainian girls fucking sexy as holy hell, but they're like a super poor country because he's actually Ukrainian. Like his family was from the Ukraine. So he goes there to visit family. But he always tries to get me to go. I don't have a passport, though. I'd like to go with him. And then, like, everybody loves American people over there. Like, hot-ass girls, dude. Like, he fucking... Dude, this guy would go to the Ukraine and have sex with the hottest women you've ever seen, motherfucker. If any of you guys want to get laid with the fucking hottest girls ever, go to the Ukraine, dude. It's a super poor country, but, like... There are, like, nice spots of it he's told me about. But he'll go to the Ukraine, dude. He'll have fucking straight-up sex with goddamn fucking supermodels, dude. Like, god damn, I couldn't even believe it. Ukraine has some fucking gorgeous women. He brought me a fucking picture of this girl he fucked. I was like, god damn, dude. Fucking completely obliterated anything I've ever had, dude. I was like, damn, dog. Like, way sexier than any of these nasty-ass bitches we got here, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Ukraine's where you guys want to go, man. You can get a fucking hot-ass wife over there. Those Ukrainian girls, man, they want American guys. If you go over there and you got a little money in your pocket, you could leave with a girl, like, straight up. Like, I'm pretty sure prostitution's legal over there, too. So, I mean, if you just want to cut out all middlemen, you know, could just do it up. Yeah, that's right, man. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I wouldn't mind going to Ukraine, especially if I was single. I met Ani, and that kind of blew it out of the water. But if I can talk Ani into maybe getting some Ukrainian fucking threesomes going, man, I'll go to the Ukraine for sure, dude. He always talks it up. He always has a good time in the Ukraine. Somebody said I was cutting out. Does it sound okay? Does everything sound good? It sounds like it's getting ready to storm outside again, so hopefully the internet don't cut off. Okay, buddy, you got to give me some space, okay? This game's hard. I've never really gotten anywhere in this game. I love the graphics. This is one of the best looking PS1 games ever made, in my opinion. Like, it just looks real smooth, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of that PS1 like texture shifting that goes on, you know what I mean? Where the textures kind of move. It always looks like there's like some kind of like monster underneath the textures or something moving around. There's not a lot of that. This game just runs really good. Squaresoft knew what they were doing with the PS1 hardware, man. Like, they were beasts with that shit. I don't know, did Squaresoft even make a bad game back then? Like, they were on a roll like no other back then, dude. It wasn't until they merged with fucking Enix that shit started going downhill there for a little bit. But Squaresoft was just, like, amazing back in the day. Every time there was a Squaresoft game, you could bet your ass I was at least gonna rent it. For sure, dude. Parasite Eve 2. You know, I've never beat that. I got to the second disc and got close to beating it. It's not a very long game, but I've never beat it. Man, I love how it goes sideways, man. You don't really see any shooters ever do this. To this day, this like sideways. Look how the fucking ship goes around it. It's one of those games I would sit down and fucking play all night. Not fucking beat it or anything, but I would. Alright. Metroid Fusion and then the WWF. Like, I played this. I remember this came out at the time. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. So I downloaded, like, the ROM for this was up in, like, 2 seconds. And I played it pretty much the day it came out on ROM. I remember finding this ROM. I was like, okay, there's no way that this is the actual ROM. I was like, I'll try it anyways, and downloaded it. And it actually worked, and it fucking blew my mind. I was like, no fucking way, dude. So I played this pretty much the day it came out for free. The atmosphere is pretty good. I agree, COD. Now, you want to talk about, like, best games of all time, best games ever made, top 5 on my list, Super Metroid's on there. Super Metroid's one of those games that, like, just changed my childhood. Like I remember getting that game. My dad, we went to Best Buy. My childhood visits to Best Buy were some of my best times that I can remember as a kid. Best Buy, you know, you guys might not, you know, you younger people might not, you know, think much of Best Buy, but Best Buy used to be the tits. You know, they had rows and rows of fucking movies everywhere and fucking big box PC games and Fucking video games everywhere. And, our trips to Best Buy were some of my favorite things. And we went to Best Buy, and my dad said we could get a cheap game. Cheap was like $20-$30, you know what I mean? So I can't remember what my brothers got, but they had the greatest hits version, the million seller version of Super Metroid. And I remember renting it when I was super young, and I didn't understand it, so I didn't get anywhere in it. But some appealed to me about it. I was like, yeah, I really want to play this. So I bought it just on a whim, and I just loved it. Like, it literally just took over my life for the better part of a year. Like, I just played it so much. I got stuck on that part with the stupid fucking tube that you had to break in order to get to the water part or whatever. I think everybody I know that I ever talked to got stuck on that stupid fucking part. This is fucking bullshit, dude. I mean, how are you supposed to know to break that glass tube? I mean, there's like no indication that you can break it. You gotta just really think outside the box for that. I remember early Game Facts, going to Game Facts and like having to look that up. Like, early internet, looking that up. Okay, I was stuck on that for, like, ever. Could not figure out where to go. Wonder how easy it'd be to change the controls on here. Probably not that easy, but I'm gonna try anyways. I taught myself how to do all this stuff, too. It's one of those things you guys gotta teach yourself. You can watch videos out the ass on how to do the simulation stuff, guys, but it's really one of those things that you just kind of have to do yourself in order to get it down. RetroArch is not really too hard to do once you know how to do it. RetroArch's divided into, different cores. So when I start this up, see how on the bottom it says MGBA? That's your GBA core. Yeah, RetroArch's just one of those things you just got to toy around with until you understand it. You want to smash your head into the wall there for a little bit, trust me. But once you have it down, it's not too bad. What I recommend you guys do if you're interested in this stuff is just to get this stuff, but get it already done. So buy it off eBay and have it be already done. A lot of these sellers are getting kind of iffy on eBay about selling this stuff with games already on it. I bought a Raspberry Pi at a flea market at this place called Trader's World. Not too long. That was about a month ago. And I asked the guy, I was like, does this come with the games? And he's like, well, I'll sell you the Raspberry Pi. And then he pushes this SD card towards me like it's a packet of cocaine. And he like pushes it like under the table, like, but I'll give you this for free, and this has the games on it. I was like, all right, dude, I don't really, you're going overboard here. You think, what do you think, I'm the fucking FBI? As soon as you say yes, they're gonna bust in through the fucking window? Like, just give me the fucking games, bro. Man, people are just starting to lose their shit with this stuff, dude. It's just nonsense. This game, dude. You gotta do the navigation room again. See? Like, why? I would have already been to, like, a boss fight in Super Metroid by now. If somebody ROM hacked this and took the story out, yeah, this would actually be probably one of the best Metroid games. And I love the guy that chases you around. That's, like your twin or whatever. There's just too much fucking downtime in this, though, dude. There's too much fiddling around, and see what I mean? Starting this game at first is a hassle. Danganronpa, dude. I tried to stream that game once like a dumb fuck. That was one of the dumbest decisions I ever made. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking with that, dude. You got your purr box going. You purring? Huh? Oh, you're sweet. I know, bud. Hee. I know. Tell me about it. It's so rough for him. It's so rough. So rough. Please don't. No, do not suck my nipples. Why are you biting my nipples? I got my shirt off. There's no milk in there, buddy. There's no milk in there. Okay? I promise you. Might be some blood, but please don't bite my nips. Yeah, I always play game. When it's hot as fuck, dude, damn right I'm gonna be shirtless. Shirtless, pantless, dick hanging, dude. Oh yeah, cats. I like cats more than dogs for sure, dude. If you get a good cat, that just hangs out with you and chills with you all day and watch TV with you and let you pet it. And this cat will let you pet its stomach like all day. That's pretty rare for a cat to do too. Usually cats don't want you touching their stomach. I don't mind dogs. Don't get me wrong. Dogs are a lot of work. Like, dogs are just like, you know, cats, you can get them some food. Like, if you don't want to, you know, interact with a cat, you ain't got to, you know what I mean? Like, cats don't need you. You need cats. Dogs just need you, you know, you need fucking constant attention, and you gotta take them out and walk them and all this fucking shit all the damn time. Man, you guys got me playing fucking Metroid, man. Now I'm all fucking addicted to it, goddammit. I love me some Metroid. You guys know this is, my favorite Nintendo franchise for show. I like the Prime series, but I really only got through one of the games. I beat Metroid Prime 1. And Metroid Prime 1 is a great game till you get to the end, and you gotta do all this fucking weird shit in order to get through it. You gotta find these things that are like hidden as fuck, and it gets really annoying at the end, but 3/4 of that game is really good. I didn't like Prime 2 at all. Prime 3 I never played, but I heard Prime 3 was good, but I wasn't gonna deal with that fucking Wiimote bullshit. Alright, I gotta stop playing this, or I'm gonna get completely addicted to it. Alright, and a WWF game? Man, they had 4 of these fucking games? King of the Ring, WrestleMania Challenge, and WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. I guarantee these two are probably like the fucking same goddamn game, dude. I want to do the Steel Cage. Fuck it. I just can't do the Wiimote shit, dude. I don't like pointing the fucking, this dildo at the screen all the fucking time, holding my hands up, and you know, when I'm playing a video game, I like to barely move, okay? Like, if I wanted to do actual physical activity, I wouldn't be playing a video game in the first place, okay? And is that supposed to be Hulk Hogan? Because it doesn't fucking look like it, dude. Looks like the fucking blind person drawing Hulk Hogan from someone, like, audibly telling the person what they look like. And that blind person's never even seen what a person looks like before. Man, this control's fucking stiff as a mofo, dude. Basically, like, I feel like I'm controlling, like, a garage door or something here. Gotta have music, though, dude. Like, god damn. Like, I know they're trying to, like, maybe go for some kind of realism, or maybe they didn't have the memory or something, but Jesus Christ, dude. That's supposed to be like, crowd noises, but it sounds like TV static. Wow, dude, this is even worse than, like, the first WrestleMania game. Get the fuck up. Oh, okay. So it's that easy, huh? Crash! Motherfucking crash, dude. Oh, wow. Man. I gotta play these games again, man. It's been a long time since I played these handheld Castlevania games. I beat them all, though. You guys gotta see this cat, dude. This cat is, like, leaned up against me with his head like all the way backwards, like in this like weird pretzel contortionist pose, and he's just sitting here purring it up, dude, loving life. Yeah, I always liked like the gotta collect them all aspect of these, like where you get the enemy's powers and stuff. Man, I always loved that. That was always like one of my favorite things about it. Ani was in the dollar store yesterday, and next to the dollar store in Piqua, this town called Piqua, there's a fucking GameStop. So I have no interest in the dollar store, so I was like, okay, you go in the dollar store, I'm gonna go in GameStop. And there was this woman working in there, and like she was hitting on me hardcore, dude. Like she wanted the D served up, dude, in like a fucking basket. Like she wanted all the trimmings, extra large. Like she wanted it bad, dude. She was like talking to me and just like would not let up. I had to tell her. She's like, so what are you doing later? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what do you want? You know, like, I get off work soon and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm waiting for my wife. She's next door and everything. And just the look of, like, hurt on her face was, like, so funny, dude. It made me feel good because, you know, I like when bitches hit on me. It makes me... It gives me that big dick energy. But You know, she was I was talking about GameStop and like all this shit, and somehow the conversation of Xbox One came up, and like, you know, even she started fucking dissing on the Xbox One, dude, and like, yeah, she was pretty hot. So, I still got it, bitches. It's funny, I still got it, and I don't even like, I didn't even shower yesterday. Like, I didn't even give a fuck. I rolled right out of bed, and I still got bitches wanting that DD. They sense that big D. They sense it. They know. Dude, you know what's fucking shitty? Is that girls hit on me so much more now that I'm married, it fucking pisses me off. It like, angers me. You know, I'd go on some pussy droughts. I was on some pussy droughts. Now I'm married, and these bitches know. And they're fucking trying to get up on my dick now. They know I can't fucking do that shit. Dude, you know why wedding bells are pussy magnets? I'll tell you guys why. Okay, here's a little secret tippy tip. Okay. It's a magnet to these bitches, these single bitches, because when a woman sees that you're married, then they see that you have something that other women want. You know what I mean? So women want that. Women are jealous creatures by nature. So they're just like, well, what's this woman got that I ain't got? You know what I mean? Then I went to the dollar store and I told Ani, I was like, yeah, that bitch over in the GameStop was fucking hitting on me hardcore. And of course Ani's like, fuck that bitch! I'll go over there and kick her ass right now. And then I was like, well, I can get like a mud pit, get some mud in it, and you guys can, you know, fight for me if you want. I'll sit on a throne like fucking Shao Kahn and watch you guys do battle. Whoever's left standing gets the D. That sounds good to me. I know, tell me about it. I'm just so rough. Man, you guys are picking games I like. So I'm like getting into them. And just going into my story mode type stuff. I think that's why you guys pick games like this. You guys know I go into story mode. My hiatal hernia in my chest has been acting up here for like the last week though, man. If you guys don't know what a hiatal hernia is, like where your stomach like herniates through your fucking esophagus and shit. I've had it for many, many years, but here recently it's been fucking hurting. I've been drinking too many damn energy drinks and eating too much hot shit and all this other stuff, so it's been really affecting me. Alright, let's get out of this one. That's a good game though. Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh man, you're gonna get me into another fucking game I like. God damn it. Diddy's Conquest. When I was a kid, I never put two and two together that Conquest was like a play on the word conquest. This is one of those things I never put two and two together because I was retarded. It wasn't until I was older that I was like, oh, I see what you did there, game. You motherfucker. I just beat this not too long ago by myself. Like, I literally hooked the Raspberry Pi up and beat it. Best out of the trilogy, without a doubt. Like, you can like whatever you want, but you can't honestly sit there and say that 1 or 3 is a better made game than this, because it's just not. You know, 3 tried too much weird, goofy shit in it, and a lot of it just didn't work. And 1 was just, you know, rough around the edges. I can see 1 being someone's favorite due to nostalgia and whatnot, but it's just not a better game in my opinion. I was watching, I like Jeff Gerstmann. Jeff Gerstmann's like one of my favorite, like, internet personalities. But, like, sometimes he has, like, opinions that I just do not even remotely agree with. And he was doing the quick look on the Super Nintendo Classic. I'll put that on, like, when I'm doing something else, and I'll have their quick looks going. And he was just completely shitting on Donkey Kong Country. Do you, like, talking about how shitty it is and all this stuff? And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I remember when this game came out, though, I was pissed that Donkey Kong wasn't, like, playable in it. You got this stupid ponytail bitch, but then you realize that, like, she's the OP fucking character that can fly around and shit, and you never even use Diddy. You just fucking fly through everything. But yeah, that lightning bolt problem on this is finally fixed for sure. It was the power cord. Was the main issue with it. Power cord wasn't delivering enough amps. The bosses in this game are super easy, though. The only boss that's kind of a pain in the ass is the last boss, and that's only because, like, if you mess up, It's just horrible because you gotta do the whole fight again, and it just takes so long. Get down, cat! Cat! This cat just basically does whatever he wants, just like every other cat. As long as he's not shitting on the floor, I'm pretty happy, dude. Sebastian would not quit doing that, dude. I've never seen a cat ever shit outside the litter box. And let alone, you know, once or twice. He used to do it like every fucking day, dude. He pissed me and Ani off so fucking bad. We had to get rid of him. I just looked at it. He did it one night, and I looked over to Ani. I was just like, we gotta get rid of him, babe. And she's like, yeah. He just wouldn't stop. We tried everything. We bought this litter that was like litter attractant, to where it was like litter that would attract cats to it so they would use it, and he would still just shit all over the fucking floor, dude. Man, let me know when you eventually get to reading that book I said. Oh yeah, dude, that book is awesome, dude. Yeah, he sent this like, Sebastian sent this like Silent Rob story. He like made me into like a story. Ani read the whole thing, dude. I haven't got a chance to read it yet, but Ani read the whole thing. He like turned it into like this whole book with like characters and all this stuff, dude. It's funny as shit, dude. I read a little bit of it. Oh, I fucking died. But yeah, I gotta like make a video reading that, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Let's do True Lies on the SNES. I never played that. That's probably a turd bucket. Man, I don't even think I've ever even seen this cover art, dude. Oh god, it's LJN. Fuck me. Why would I even think that this would actually be playable? I don't know what I was thinking. Like, these civilians don't even give a fuck that you're blowing people away right in front of them, dude. What is this garbage? You're just carrying on, dude. It's typical dinner party at this place. This actually isn't bad. I mean, compared to some LJN games. This is what I'm saying, like, if THQ made this, it wouldn't even boot up. If THQ made this, it would fucking fuck your wife and burn your house down, dude. Dare I say I'm having fun with this? Oh, damn it. Fucking standing right in front of my fucking bullets, dude. Oh, I did it again. Well, I think I'm done. Blew my cover again. I'm not restarting that whole mission. Nah, fuck that. That's actually a pretty cool game, though. That's not bad. Contra III. I can show you guys how I'm not very good at Contra III. I've always been a Contra 1 and Contra Hardcores kind of guy myself. Contra 3 is just overrated, in my opinion. I beat it with save states not too long ago. I just wanted to see what the whole game was like, and like I said, I just was not impressed. Contra Hardcores is good, but goddamn is it hard, man. Jesus Christ. I've never beat that game. I mean, I tried pretty hard back in the day. My friend, that was one of those games my friend let me borrow. My one friend let me borrow. I never gave it back. I just kept it. I remember I even asked for it at one point. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll bring it back. Never did. I had other friends do that shit to me, too, so I was like, fuck them. I was like, eat a dick, dude. Buy another copy. You're rich anyways. Motherfucker was, too. Oh, Game Face Supreme. Oh, man, that weapon is OP, dude. You definitely want that weapon on the fucking goddamn bosses all day long, dude. Now, here's what just ruins the game for me. When people tell me that this is like their favorite Contra game, I'm like, how do you put up with these stupid fucking overhead levels, dude? Like, these are just jank supreme, dude. Like, I hate these levels. And they just ruin the game. They just put these in just so they could have Mode 7 effects and all this other bullshit, dude. Like, they're bad, period. Jank, dude. It looks like shit. Actually, the spread gun, I don't think is as useful in this game as it is in others. I mean, don't get me wrong, certain things is useful. But really, you want the homing weapon, and you want the C weapon. As you can tell, this C weapon is devastating. Oh no! It was, what the fuck? Damn it. God damn. Damn, son! Fuck me. Oh no! I fucking saved it right when I was getting hit, dude. What the fuck? What happened? Did I just reset the game? That was retarded. Oh no. This boss is just turds, dude. Oh, that was stupid. I just reset the game by some weird button combination. I didn't even know what the fuck I even did, dude. What else we got here? Tiny Toons on NES. This game is just like basic bitch. I was thinking I could try to hook up my PlayStation Classic and seeing if it would show it without cutting the stream off, but it probably wouldn't. Let me try it. I'm going to try to unplug this Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to plug in the PlayStation Classic, and we'll see if it cuts the stream off or not. Just stay tuned if it does, and I'll load it back up. Give me a minute.